Hello, I'm Mike, and today I'm going to show you how to migrate from Webflow to WordPress. Webflow is a user-friendly platform that helps users create professional websites with an intuitive visual editor. However, if you've had your site for a while now, you may be looking for a more flexible and advanced solution such as WordPress. In this video, we'll start by briefly discussing the prerequisites you need to take care of before you migrate your site. Then, we'll walk through the entire migration process. But before we get too far, I want to let you know that there'll be links to more resources in the video's description below. And remember, subscribe and ring that bell to get notifications for future helpful content. Now, some things to consider before migrating. One of the best things about using WordPress is choosing whichever web host you want. Therefore, you can select a service that meets your needs as well as your budget. At Kinsta, we offer a range of hosting plans to suit different budgets. Our Managed WordPress Hosting service comes with a wealth of features, including quick and easy WordPress installation, automatic daily backups, hack and malware removal, and 24/7 support. We also offer unlimited free migrations from all web hosts to help make your move stress-free. Moreover, you can use our user-friendly development tool Dev Kinsta to design your first WordPress website. Ideally, you'll have your new hosting account all set up before you start the migration. This preparation will help make the process a bit quicker. It's important to note that you won't actually be moving your content from Webflow to WordPress during the migration process. You'll simply download a copy to your computer and then upload it to WordPress. Therefore, your Webflow site will remain as is, so there's no need to back up your content. However, you may still choose to perform a backup just in case something goes wrong. To save a backup on Webflow, you just need to hold down Command-Shift-S on Mac and Control-Shift-S on Windows. Webflow will then ask you to enter a description for your backup. When you're ready, click on Save. You can then go to Settings, then Backups to make sure that your latest copy has been saved. The first step is to set up WordPress. Most web hosts offer one-click WordPress installs with their plans, which you can access from your hosting account. This feature normally comes with a setup guide to help you complete the process in just a few minutes. Alternatively, you can download the software manually from WordPress.org. You'll then need to upload your WordPress files to your server. This process may only take a few minutes. Once it's ready, you can proceed with the Webflow export to WordPress. Now that you have WordPress set up, you can prepare the content for your new site. Fortunately, Webflow makes it super easy to export your data. However, you can't export all of it. Downloadable content from Webflow includes web pages, blog posts, text, embedded blocks, gallery pages, and images. To export your content, go to your Webflow designer and click on the CMS Collections panel. Here, you can see all of the files and data on your Webflow server. Select the collection you want to download, for example, blog posts, and click on the export button near the top of your screen. The content will be downloaded to your computer as a CSV file. You can repeat this process for any other collection you want to export. The next step is to upload your Webflow content to WordPress. The CMS comes with an import tool that enables you to upload files in XML format. Unfortunately, Webflow only allows you to download content as a CSV file. Therefore, you'll need to use a migration plugin for importing CSV files into WordPress. We recommend WP All Import. To add the plugin to your website, go to Plugins, and then Add New in your WordPress dashboard and look for the tool in the search bar. Then click on the Install Now button followed by Activate. Once the plugin has been activated, navigate to All Import and then New Import. Click on the Upload a File option, then select the CSV file you downloaded earlier. The plugin will then walk you through the import process. For this tutorial, we're importing the blog post from Webflow. The plugin will ask you to drag elements into the correct fields using a drag and drop interface. For instance, you'll need to drag the name of your post from the right to the title field and post body to the relevant area. You'll also see options for adding taxonomies such as categories and tags and configuring other settings like the post status. Note that these settings will be applied to every post in your file. Therefore, you won't have to repeat the process for every post that you've imported. Next, you'll be asked to define a unique identifier for the post in your file. You can click on the Auto Detect button to generate an ID. Finally, you'll need to click on the Confirm and Run Import button to finalize the process. The plugin will let you know when the import process is complete. Once it's ready, you can check your content by navigating to posts or pages in your dashboard. You'll also need to repeat the import process for any other Webflow files you downloaded. Note that WordPress does not support the automatic import of images from other platforms such as Webflow. Therefore, you'll need to add in your graphics manually or use a plugin such as Auto Upload Images. This plugin will look for image URLs in your posts and pages. It will then download those graphics and upload them to WordPress, replacing the URLs. Unfortunately, you cannot transfer your Webflow site design to WordPress. However, the popular CMS offers thousands of beautiful themes to choose from. WordPress themes are customizable, so you can modify them to suit your needs. Moreover, most of them are free. Although, some paid themes can also be quite affordable. We recommend spending some time customizing your WordPress theme and trying out different options. However, you'll want to choose a responsive design, as this will help ensure that your content looks great on all devices. Next, you'll need to configure your WordPress permalinks. They define the structure of your site's URL. To access your permalinks, go to Settings and then Permalinks in your WordPress dashboard. As you can see, you have several options. We recommend that you select Post Name. This way, your URLs will be composed of your domain name and the slug you set for that particular page or post. Having short and clean URLs can benefit your site's search engine optimization. When you're ready, click on Save Changes. You can now move on to the final step. While you may have imported your site to WordPress, your domain still points towards Webflow's name servers. If you want to keep the same domain, you'll need to update your DNS settings so that your domain points to your new web host servers. You can find your host's name servers in your hosting account. They typically look something like this. If you used a domain registrar when you created your Webflow site, you'll need to log into your account to manage the DNS settings. Your new web host may even let you manage your domain through its control panel. If you're a Kinsta customer, you can use My Kinsta to point your domain towards your new website. Now, when visitors type your URL into Google, they'll be directed to your new site. We recommend that you complete this step once your WordPress is ready to go live. Do you have any questions about migrating from Webflow to WordPress? Let us know in the comment section below. Kinsta's WordPress hosting can speed up your website by up to 200%, and you get 24/7 support from our expert WordPress engineers. We offer 2 months free with any annual plan, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and unlimited free basic migrations from any host. Head over to kinsta.com/plans to get started. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tutorials, explainers, and helpful content like this.